3, and we're live, everybody. Let's today the topic. What is it?
We're gonna talk about how to prepare for Christmas. As everybody knows, this is going up on Friday, and literally on Saturday, the day after we post it, it's Christmas Eve, y'all. And for all my Hispanics out there that celebrate on Christmas Eve, you know,
That's super excited. Day that we celebrate, no? The 25th.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I feel like we can be patient and wait till the 25th, but I feel like, honestly, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I feel like, why did that even get established? I feel like, well, okay, let's be real. Hispanics love to party, right? I feel that every culture has their own ways of, like, celebrating, right? So I feel that maybe with Christmas, it's like, okay, we're all in the same room. Let's all vibe out, have fun. You know, like, some people drink, some people dance, some people just, like, literally just piles of people, like las tias, los tíos, los primos, right? And I think that because they're like, they'll end up staying up late, like they just go ahead and say, okay, yeah, it's midnight, let's go ahead and open presents, and it makes it more of a bonding moment. Do you think that's why it is? Because everybody could easily wake up in the 25th, like on the 25th in the morning and open presents, you know?
But that's a Mexican thing, no?
Right. But I'm saying I think that's why. Because it's the same thing. It is. Midnight, because, okay, it's already the 25th.
I think that they just do it like that because that's how they celebrate in Mexico, no? And it's like a tradition they just brought over here.
But I'm saying that I think that tradition was started because it's like we're already here. We're all awake. Well, and it just kind of gives them like another thing to like, okay, let's have more fun. Let's open presents. And then everybody's like bonding again. Like,
well, when they open it, it is the 25th.
Right. But I'm saying like waiting at midnight because a lot of other families will do it in the morning. So I'm just trying to like understand why.
But we were arguing about... You want to tell them real quick about what we were arguing?
We weren't arguing. We were debating.
Yeah, we were debating.
Because we were saying how, obviously, like, for the same reason, like, on the 24th, we open gifts. In my family, we've always, like, opened gifts in the sense of, like, if we're going over to my grandma's house, we're going over to my tia's house, like, all of us, we're going to bring our gifts, and we're going to go take them to the house. So there's not going to be any gift left under the Christmas tree at our house. Now we're taking them all to my grandma's house or tia. And then literally every single gift under that tree gets opened. We don't have like extra gifts because that's what we were talking about. He was saying like, because I forgot how the conversation came up, but basically we said if I was going to get like a PSP, right? Like or a big Xbox, gift. Whatever your preference is. But basically we were saying like imagine being with your cousins or like family members, friends, and then... everybody's situation is different. Everybody, not just financially, but just in general. Like, what if those parents, to the kids that are next to you, they got them more like different sets of toys, you know? But like a PSP or an Xbox is like a big, like, obviously it costs a little more money, and it's probably something that like you were basically saying how instead of opening it on the 24th with everybody, because you guys find that like kind of rude, right? Because you're not gonna be like flaunting something you got. When then all the other kids are like, todos aguitados, because they're like, oh, I didn't get that or something, right?
But I thought that was a normal thing. I thought it was normal for, like, I thought the way we did it was how everybody did it.
So when you told me, because basically that's what you were trying to say, how on the 25th, right? You're saying? Like, explain how you were telling me.
Yeah, no, so what I'm saying is that how we have always done it as a family.
Yeah.
Is let's say we go to somebody's house, right? My whole family. We go, but we just take the presents for, like, the people going. You know, like, the families there. But our presents that we're going to open, we keep them at the house. And then we open them up over there, the ones that we exchange, and then the ones they give to us. And we open those, right? The ones that my parents bought for me, the ones that we open the 25th in the morning.
Once you're at your own house.
Yeah. And then, but honestly, I kind of forgot. Because I don't know if when we're in my house, we open those big ones.
I mean, it's because that's what I'm saying. Like, but I think don't get me wrong. Like, I feel that, yes, if you're at your own house and you're hosting, okay. Because it also depends on who's around you. Like, yeah, like I was telling him, like, if there's friends over, like gente or, like, even family, but, like, maybe family that you don't talk on a daily basis, like, you ain't trying to do all that, you know? Yeah. So I can understand that where it's like, okay, no, let's wait and save it for when we're alone and we're in private, like, just us as a family. And that way, it's like, you know, you don't, like, run the risk of, like, looking like someone that's trying to brag or something. Or, like, just even if you're not trying to brag, but make the other kids feel like, oh, You know how kids be.
Yeah, I guess it's just a preference, but
But I was basically just telling him that like that makes sense. But honestly, like for my family, we've always opened every single gift. Us, we always spend it with our family. So it's like, it is what it is. But I'm sure if we ever spent it with like a friend or like I said, family que viene from out of town that we haven't seen in years, probably not.
yeah.
But it's just like normal Christmas gifts, yeah.
Well, now that I think about it, it's probably because every holiday for you it's always been with your family.
Yeah.
Family, right?
Family,
not for
family.
me.
No. Oh, really?
No, not for No, but yeah, not for me. For me, it's been like 1 year with my mom's friend, 1 year with my dad's family, 1 year with my mom's family, 1 year alone, 1 year with random like coworkers that my mom had.
Okay.
Another year where my mom's like employees would come.
Okay, so that's why it makes sense.
So I think that's why.
Yeah,
Now that
because
I'm
like
thinking
think about
about
it. If you're with like your uncle, like Tío Carlos and everything,
Mm-hmm.
like your direct family,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna be much
Right.
about it. That's how we've
So
always
that does
been.
make sense.
Yeah.
But I guess that's why that's never happened, because we're not gonna pull up to a lady's house
Yeah.
that my mom's friend invited to come over because they're throwing like a party or something.
Yeah.
And like take our presents, So yeah, that makes sense.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that does make sense.
I don't understand.
So something we wanted to talk about was choosing the right gift.
Okay.
But for who? Like that's really
Just in general, right? Like, I feel like it's hard. Everybody struggles with what should I get so and so? What should I get so and so? I mean, I do it. You do it. I'm sure.
Mhm.
Like, imagine like buying your dad a gift, but that's where we kind of tap into this, right? Like, because I know that for most people, I feel like what helps is basically knowing like their style. Okay, if they like to wear hats.
Right.
Because there's certain things that an individual does, especially like when it comes to style, that like you always know that no matter what, consistently, you always see them wearing this. You always see them like in this kind of outfit. Can you guys see my phone really quickly?
Yeah.
Off topic, but the reason why I'm saying that is because, like I said, for hats, I mean, if you see someone hats 3 out of 5 times that you see them, they probably like hats. If you go and see someone and they're like wearing perfume/cologne, you probably think that they're gonna like that, right? And you kind of get like a whiff, or that's like basic reasons on how you can tell of what somebody would like by almost like buying them like a safe gift, because it's like something that they're into, and you don't got to think about it that much. Just find something that is like good, but they're gonna use it because they like that stuff in general. But what are some things that you think that helps you like choose somebody's
Choose a gift?
Yes.
No, well, yeah, basically what you said. Like whatever they like, like if you're getting a gift, it's because you know them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
but I'm gonna challenge your brain a little bit. So let's say like getting my sister something, okay? Like
your
that's
sister?
what I'm saying. Yeah. Like I'm saying, like I was saying it more for your friends, your family that you are close to, but now think about it for someone that like my sister, like or me for your brother. Like okay, yeah, he's a part of like my circle, but it's not like an immediate circle. So now I gotta think a little more.
It's not your immediate circle, but you still know what he likes, right? So like you would give him a ball, right? Or you would give him a controller. You would give him
but that's your brother.
gadget.
Not think about my sister though. Does that make sense?
I can also name your sister a few things. Like for example, your sister, she likes like skincare stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So that's like you can go anywhere and boom, they have a Ohio.
So you just would stick to the concept of like basing it on things that they like or that they use. Okay.
Because I feel like it's more like cool, not like like something they're gonna.
That's true. But
for like when it's like for parents and stuff, like I feel like it's just something like cozy, like how you like slippers or a coat or something, Because I feel like they appreciate that more.
Right. I'm gonna ask you another question to make you think a little bit about the question that I'll ask. God damn, that was such a tongue twister. I'm gonna ask another question that's gonna make you think a little deeper. Question here for you is, those are basing it on likes. I'm trying to like pick your brain a little bit.
Okay.
What if you were trying to get what she wanted? Like if she said, I want this, but you don't know what that want is. Okay, like let's say you're not trying to go for a safe gift. You're trying to go for something that they actually want. How do you find that out?
Well, what you can do is, like what I would do is, we're talking about like your sister, right?
Sure.
Okay. Like I would call you and be like, hey, so what like, what do you suggest I can get?
Yeah.
Right. So I would call you, or I can call your mom, or I can call your dad.
Right.
You know, so that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, I don't know what she wants.
Yeah.
You know, but.
Yeah, no.
But
that's the best
I could
way
ask.
to figure it out. Like, just simply ask the people around her, and I'm sure
Right.
somebody got to know. Because the reason why I bring that up is because, at least for me, right? And then obviously a thoughtful gift, I mean, it kind of goes with like the safe gift. You know, you can give them something that you know they're gonna like, or you can give them something that everybody needs. You know, like obviously the joke is with like the whole socks things, like, oh, another pair of socks for Christmas, but it's like, you know, it's a necessity. Like for more of a joke that we make it out to be, at the end of the day, it's like, God bless, I got these pair of socks.
But it's necessary.
So, right, or just thoughtful in the sense of like, you know what, I don't know, like her birthday is still like months from here, so like I'll make her feel extra special. Let me go ahead and get her like something that is a little more cost-like, but I know that is something that she would like, that isn't something that she has already. Does that make sense? Like if it were like,
no, pues sí, pues.
I'm not gonna break my head thinking about the gift.
There's some things that you can buy people that they don't necessarily want.
Yeah.
But if you get them, like, they're gonna be excited.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like,
yeah,
like
something like
if you
that.
pull up with new AirPods, like, even though she didn't want that, like, she's gonna be fucking hyped. You know what I mean?
Well,
so,
the other thing I was gonna say about like knowing what they want is because, like, for me, I don't know, you're probably different. I feel like you're someone that's like, no, I want this. But when I tell you, when I was a kid, my parents would always say, make your Christmas list, right? We would put on the Christmas tree, and then that would give them like a guide to say, okay, they want these things. We can like work with this, whatever. Anytime they ask me that, I swear to you guys, not even trying to be like a humble queen or someone that's trying to say like, oh, I don't want anything, like I'm perfect. No, I literally would like blank. I don't know. Like, I know for a lot of people, it's like, oh, I really want, like, the Dyson something, like, for their hair. Or, like, for guys, I really want the new Xbox. Or I really want, like, these pair of shoes, whatever. Every time, it's like maybe in the back of my mind, there was, like, at least one thing that I said, oh, I think I want that. But it was hard for me to come up with it. So then that's why I was asking you, like, how do you figure it out? Because at least for me, I think that would have been a little harder. Because not even I can tell you, oh, I want this. I would literally, what I would end up doing is I would kind of like scan my room, or like I'd go back to like social media, like TikToks and stuff. But like TikTok is a now thing, but I'm saying like before, like go on Pinterest or something, and then I would be like, oh yeah, I've never seen that. Yeah, I'm gonna ask that. And even if I don't get it, yeah, like straight up, that's how I was. I don't know.
Then.
You? Did they ever ask you to make your Christmas list?
Yeah, they did make me, but I would want to everything, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I feel like you're someone that's
Xbox.
like, boom, let me lay out the list for you.
Yeah, like the new Call of Duty or, you know, stuff like that. But basically for me, since my birthday is close to Thanksgiving, happy birthday to me. Happy late birthday. But basically,
we didn't say it on the last podcast.
We didn't say it?
No.
Oh, it's okay. They don't need to know.
23
27.
on Monday.
27.
This past Monday.
You can't let him know my real age, babe. Yeah.
I say it like every time.
I'm just like,
No, but yeah, he's excited. It's going to be a good year.
yes, it is.
We feel it. Our little spidey senses are tingling right now. Like, for real. I feel it. I don't know what's going on, but like.
Did you ever know that, though? That whatever age I am is the year it's going to be?
Yeah, just like me, like the year we're in, I'm a year under.
But mine is cooler because mine is actually the year of.
You're futuristic or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you're futuristic.
Because you could easily say you're 23,
behind.
but you're in May of 2022. You're not 23 yet. I know what you're trying to say, though. Like,
no,
like we're in
because
2022, but once December hits, it's going to be the new year. It's going to be 2023.
So I'm only not the age of the year for 1 month. So for the rest of the year, I'm the age of the year.
Calendar year,
calendar. And what I was going to say is that basically since my birthday is a few days before Christmas, like that would be my present. Like I would choose something. Like, what do you want? Yeah.
Oh,
so like, you want this? Okay. And then they would get it, so I wouldn't get nothing for Christmas.
Dang, nothing? Or like you'd get like
I would
little
get some
regalitos.
things. Yeah, regalitos.
Okay,
I think sometimes they would go all out and buy me something there and something here.
Okay.
But
it depends on how naughty or nice you were that year.
Yeah, that's how it was. Which it was naughty most of the time. But yeah, those are other stories that we
Yes.
The next thing that we have is, what do we cook for Thanksgiving? What to cook for Thanksgiving?
Well, then obviously we got to touch base on what we eat on Thanksgiving.
I mean,
Hold on.
you fell for it. No, but
you hypnotized me because you said it 2 times. So
I know. I hypnotized myself too. So what do we cook for Christmas?
Okay, well that's what I was gonna ask you. What do you usually eat on Christmas?
So for us, my family, well, it's this. I feel like it's the same thing for every Hispanic household.
Nami.
No.
Nami.
Well, what we have is like tamales.
Mm-hmm.
Tamales, que pozole, menudo.
Girl, which by the way,
barbacoa.
I'm gonna touch base on why I don't eat that, but all of that
Super good.
sounds so good.
But go ahead and go.
For us, it's honestly like, okay, Thanksgiving, all out, right? Get the feast, get the turkey, get the stuffing, get the cornbread, get the everything, right? Mashed potatoes, corn, all that.
And also that I was gonna tell you. Sorry.
Christmas rolls around, and it's the same menu, but
Same menu.
my grandma's turkey, undefeated. That is so good. But I'm just saying, like, we basically eat the same thing for Thanksgiving as we do on Christmas. Really. No. But I honestly, look, like I said, everything that you named off, I would love. Like, literally, if I had a Christmas, like, that sounds so good.
So have you never had a Christmas like that?
Not with tamales and stuff, no. The only time that I did was when we spent Christmas by ourselves, which was literally during a COVID year. So my mom made pozole, and I'm like, girl.
Oh, your mom's pozole.
Listen. But I'm just saying, like, my family, we don't do that. Cuando nos juntamos con mis tíos y mi abuelita todo, we don't do that. But, like, I was going to say, like, even though that sounds so good, I can't even cap with y'all. Like, I look forward to Thanksgiving dinner, like, legit, like, so hard. Like, I love my turkey, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, and corn, and my little roll, que no falte. Like, that, if you give me that, I'm a happy camper. So, I love that meal so much that I don't mind having it again. Like, it makes my heart so happy.
That's true. It's pretty good.
I want to have it, It's good food. But that's just, like, one thing that we were saying. I mean, obviously, when it comes to cooking, there's many methods, even if having, like, green spaghetti, right? We all like green spaghetti. Maybe como unos sandwichitos, especially when you have, like, a big people, like, a lot of people you're going to accommodate to.
True. That's true.
But, yeah, we just kind of want to touch base on what we both eat in our own families. But I'm down for both.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, like, really don't overthink it. I mean, I'm sure people have, like, a whole cookout, brisket. Yeah, give me
just
some brisket.
Anything, huh?
Literally anything. Exactly. As long as it's enough food to feed everybody. Girl, you can have a whole potluck. Everybody brings something, and everybody's going to eat.
Cheapest way.
Exactly. Yeah. Babe, you know what? Hold on.
What happened?
Since we're talking about that, right? Like, about, like, bragging about gifts and stuff. And, like, we don't want to, like, make other people feel, like, less because we got something better or whatever. Something not better, but, like, you know, more hype. Like, it's to the point where, like, I think 2-3 Christmases, I think it's been 2 Christmases ago, I got my parents, you, me, Esteban, Ellie, we all pitched in to give my parents a trip to Cancun. Like, don't get me wrong. When we surprised my parents with that and all our tios and grandma, like, sí se sentía gacho. Like, I did kind of feel like, even though it's okay, like, no one's supposed to feel bad.
I forgot you were in Austin,
I did feel bad. Yeah, I was in Austin.
Oh, okay.
I did kind of feel bad because, like, like, that was the first time that I ever received a gift that I felt like, dang, shouldn't have done that. Like I said, nobody said anything. Everybody was, like, cheering us on. Like, my parents were like, oh, my God, whatever. But in a way, I did kind of, like, I was like, dang, I kind of messed up. Because everybody was, like, cool. It was a cool gift, but, like, that was, like, the first time that I didn't make my parents feel, or my family feel like I put myself in their shoes and I'm like, low-key should not have done that. Yeah. But it was a super sweet moment. Like, I would do that again if I could.
What is, like, the most memorable thing you ever, like, got?
Oh, I gotta think about this one. Do you know what yours is?
Yes.
Come back to me. Let me think.
Okay. So mine was like I've received a lot of cool stuff, right? Like I guess I can think about 2, right? Okay. So one was when I first got my first Xbox, the 360, not the Xbox One because that's the new one, right?
Yes.
But the 360. My uncle actually gave it to me.
Oh, nice.
But the way that he gave it to me was kind of funny. Like he got the box and he like taped it, but he put a lot of bullshit inside of it. Like he put
He did
like,
one of those things where like you kind of keep after opening gifts or what?
Yeah, so I open it like Xbox, and then I open it, and then he was like laughing. I'm like, oh shit, like what if it's not an Xbox? And then I go and it's not the Xbox, and it's like a lot of like stuff, right? And then I pick it up and it's like some, I don't know what it was.
Like
it was just money. It was like money. I was like, oh, dinero. I was like, oh, dinero, and like acting like cool, you know, like pretending like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then I find some keys, and then basically it was kind of like a game, like where he tricked me, and then I got the key, and then I had to go walk to like his car, and then I had to open like the cajuela, and then I had to open that, and like the Xbox was like right there, and like that, but
Aww.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. That does sound
pretty like memorable. Like,
but
I won't forget that.
Yeah, that was really cool. But the most memorable, like I said, it's a lot of stuff, and I'm grateful for everything I had.
Yes. Literally.
But for me, the most memorable and most hype thing I got was my GoPro.
Oh,
because I was doing YouTube, and before that, I was just using, I don't even know what I was using.
Your phone, probably, no?
My
phone? Your iPad?
My iPad, no.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think I was making videos. Oh, so I wasn't making like face videos at that point. I was just making like game videos and like gameplay.
Like probably screen recording.
Yeah, screen recording, and then like talking over what was going on.
Oh.
But basically
that marked a new era for you.
Yeah, so when I got that, I was like hyped, because then I started doing like the vlogs and everything on my YouTube channel. So that was like the most. Cool. Like it was for me and my sister, but I kept that shit. She never touched it.
Did you even ask for it?
No.
That's how it happens.
Yeah, that was the coolest thing that I ever seen.
Nice. For me, honestly, like I know it sounds like I already brought it up, and like I know it sounds like okay, but like the DS for me, when I got that, I remember shaking the box and I was like, it's a DS. Like, it's a DS. I was so convinced. Like, I knew it was a DS.
Which DS?
You know, I'm not good with names.
Did it have a camera?
No. It wasn't the high-tech one with like the pen.
Yeah.
No.
Was it that era though?
I think it was the first one. It had like the little one that in the back. Well, you've seen it.
Mm-hmm. This the one that's over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like this one, you know how like later on they came out with DSs that like had a camera. Mm-hmm. It had like a.
So
like
that was what
pen.
I was gonna say. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I didn't have those features. Like I was like still like spanking like new.
So like the first one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because you remember like the XL.
Yes.
Like I used to have that, like the XL and everything.
Okay, Jorge, not.
I used to play Pokemon.
You're literally shitting on my gift right now.
I know, sorry. No, but that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, no. When I remember I received that, I was shaking and I was like, "It's a DS, it's a DS," and my parents were like, "I don't know, open it." And like I was telling someone, I was like, "No, it's that one. It's a DS, it's a DS." And like literally, I opened it, and I was so happy because I remember that was like one of the first times that I knew exactly what I wanted, and I was like, "DS."
But why'd you want it for?
I don't know.
To play Cooking Mama?
Hell yeah, I wanted to play Cooking Mama, like straight up, because you know how they were putting a lot of commercials of it?
Mm-hmm.
Think of the Disney Channel days, like Nickelodeon, like DS were literally like in stores, like they have big signs, like they were trying to promote it so hard. So I remember like wanting to play it, and especially because I saw Cooking Mama. Me and Cooking Mama, don't play with me. I loved playing.
So how come you don't cook like that in real life?
I do. Okay, go ahead and tell me what I did for your 23rd birthday.
Oh no, yeah, she did go there. So she made
and your sister, because then
yeah, she did. Yeah, she did make. No, it was really good. It was steak.
Tell the crowd what I did.
She made me steak, and then it was a baked potato, smashed potatoes, so a lot of carbs, and shrimp. So it was like a whole course
and corn.
meal. And corn. Let's not forget the corn. More carbs.
It was
but it was really, really good. It was super good.
Like I was saying, Jorge, like side note.
That was like a Thanksgiving type of dinner.
Yeah, but it's like steakhouse.
True.
But it was funny because the other day when we were like making it, or was it that day? I forgot, but basically me and like Yenny were talking and we were just saying like steakhouses, when it comes to steakhouses, I respect it. I understand it. Who doesn't want to go and eat like a steak right off the grill, you know? But if you ask me personally, I don't know that it's even worth it. Like I was saying, Jorge, like, because I easily made a steak. We can all eat as many sides as we want, and we don't got to pay extra, and we're not going to get a plate, like, with a piece of meat and, like, this big. But,
that's true.
But that's just my opinion on it. Like, steakhouses, of course. Like, if you're going out on a date, by all means. If you're hanging out with, like, after graduation, after celebration of some sort, obviously. But I'm just saying, like,
but it's like
for an everyday eating or like once a week type of thing. I don't know. I feel like it's overpriced for.
You think it's just like flexing?
Yeah, of course, man. You post a picture of your plate at a steakhouse. Everybody like, damn, that looks good. But imagine cooking it at home.
That's true.
Even better.
But I think that's why it's like really popular, no? Because it's like a flex going to like a steakhouse.
Yeah, because it's expensive too.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I don't know, because it's always the same like taste anywhere.
Exactly
like
my
same
point.
Potatoes.
It's a little piece of meat. You got your little 3 shrimps. You got a little baked potato, loaded baked potato. Por favor, don't forget about that. It's an extra charge. And you get your corn, and you get your little green beans or whatever, and it's like, bro, I'm so hungry.
But that's why it's cool. Like Mexican restaurants,
cooking at home is better.
It's like different, like sabores everywhere you go. You know, like that type of thing. But yeah, no, that's.
But yeah, no. Back to my gift. Honestly, I think the DS, like for me, I honestly think it was only because I was super excited. That was the first time that I seen something that I was like, I really want it. I wrote it on my Christmas list and I got it, and I was like, oh, I was so happy, so happy. But like you said, my brain is pretty foggy, so. I'm grateful for everything I've received in the past. But that was like one of the moments that I can tell you, like, I was super happy that day. Super happy.
Do you remember that not so long ago I bought a DS? Do you remember
that shit? It was during COVID.
That was.
It was so random. Because you were on mission and you were like bored.
I was so bored, so I got a 3DS.
On Facebook Marketplace, no?
Was it?
Or was it like
No, I got
eBay?
it delivered.
Was it
eBay? Amazon.
You got
Yeah, I got it from Amazon.
And what'd you do with it?
And I just bought a Pokemon game, and I played, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of embarrassing because like I would play on my way to like missions, and they would tell me like, "What are you playing?" Like, "Oh, Pokemon." I don't know. It's just so random. It's really random.
But what'd you do with it? Do you still have it?
No, I gave it to my uncle. He gave it to his son in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
For his first Christmas here.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I bought that bitch a Benz because she used to drive a Honda. But she made fun of me that day because I said I still drive a Honda. That's fucked up.
Because you do. We still do.
You said it because you were low-key mad at me. You're like, yeah, but you still drive a Honda, so come on, get out of here or something like that. I'm like,
I think I was playing around, but.
You were playing around, but it was funny.
Yeah, because you still drive one. We still drive one. But it's okay. They save gas. So Christmas is a time of the year. I'm going to switch it up right here. Like, I'm going to say, I'm going to do the opposite.
Roll the serious music.
Yes, the serious music. Okay, I will.
Music.
I will. I'll put some soft music behind this track. It's the time of the year where you don't spend time with your family. Make sure you don't see them. Don't check up on them at all. The presents, you don't worry about presents, like feelings might get hurt and everything, but it's okay, don't you think? I'm
gonna just let you roll with this one.
But don't you think it's okay?
I think it's okay.
It is okay.
Everybody will be okay after that.
Yeah, and just stay home, keep everything to yourself. Jesus definitely didn't nació en estas fechas. Don't go to church. It's bad for you. But hopefully you do the opposite of all this shit. Don't listen to me. But that we're gonna close this episode out like this. Hopefully you or you have to add something else?
No, just kidding. Definitely, Christmas is a time where you're there to spend time with your family, your loved ones. For a lot of people, I think we kind of said this for Thanksgiving, or maybe not, but for a lot of people, you probably don't see your family like that, like hanging out and bonding for quite some time during the year. Like, you probably don't. So when you're able to be in the same room, you got to cherish those moments, because at the end of the day, every time that we meet up for Christmas, a new year is about to begin. And it just feels good, like, to have, like, those couple days to just kind of be with your family, be with your loved ones, spend time with them, because as I was mentioning with the year, you just never know what can go down in the next year. You always want to think positively, of course, Like, nothing more matters more than simply just being happy, everybody healthy, and everybody just having a good time, right? But you always got to cherish those moments, because you just never know what can happen. And you don't want to dwell on anything, or, get into the new year with good attitude, with loving people that, you know, love and support you, that surround you. So that's what it matters most.
No, yeah, for sure.
Not the gifts or anything. Obviously, gifts are more for like the little ones, but it's still good because they're little. For that reason, it makes them really happy because they don't understand the deeper meaning yet. But even that makes you happy because they laughed, the kid laughed, he's having a good time. Now everybody's like, hee hee ha ha. It's a good environment, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, so that's what Christmas is about. Just spending time with your loved ones.
And that is Christmas for you guys. And I hope you guys have a really good Christmas. And I think that pretty much wraps up this video for us.
This episode.
Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
What episode are we in?
Episode 11.
We're forgetting to do the intro.
I know, but it's okay.
But anyways,
we get straight to the
everybody
point.
knows
Hopefully
this is
people
Last
like
One Knows Almost podcast. And thank you guys for tuning in. What episode is this again?
11.
Episode 11.
11.
11.
Strong.
You guys, side point here, whatever. I'm super excited for the next year. I don't know what's to come, but like I said earlier, my spidey senses are tingling right now. And I genuinely feel like with good attitude, with good work ethic, esto va a subir, and everything else that anybody out there is working on, I promise you, grind. Because something tells me, something is telling me 2023 is going to be a better year. I don't know about you guys, but 2022 was good. Super rocky. Like, I got, bro. Somebody movió el piso, like, swear to God. Like, for 6 months, I was, like, literally hopping back and forth. But I think we're ending on a good note. And I'm excited. I'm super excited for what's to come. I'm just excited to keep growing this. Our relationship. Everybody out there, like I said, don't. Just think positively at the end of the day. Literally, there's so many things that you can work towards. Do it. Just do it. Like Nike said, just do it.
Yep.
But yeah, guys. Just wanted to say that.
Yep. And stay tuned for the next video because we're going to make predictions for 2023, okay? So stay tuned for that video.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Follow us on Instagram. That is all. Bye, guys.